Say today, I walk with calm boldness and steady confidence. Nothing intimidates me and nothing overwhelms me. My spirit is anchored, my mind is clear, and my steps are guided into places prepared just for me. I rise knowing that goodness has already gone ahead of me. I attract divine partnerships, timely opportunities, and the right conversations. Every closed gate begins to open. Every delay begins to shift. I am remembered. I am recommended and rewarded in places where my name carries grace and honor. What I need flows towards me with unusual speed. Today, my life reflects favor, clarity, and undeniable progress. I step into answered prayers, unexpected blessings, and new manifestations. Today will not end without evidence of divine intervention. You can say amen depending on how you feel. Good. One of the things in the last paragraph of this affirmation, one of it said, I step into answered prayers. How many of you prayed? If you didn't pray, which answered prayer are you stepping into? Because I'm asked to speak to you about critical thinking, and it's something we've done from the first week when you arrived here till today. Who was the first to get to the bus today? Who got to the bus in the hotel first? Can the person remember? You? Who was the next? Mrs. Grace. What time did you get to the bus? Do you remember? Did you have your breakfast before you got to the bus? Today is Tuesday. Who was the first to get to the bus yesterday? You. There's no need to sugarcoat it. Many of you sitting here will stay below the poverty line for a very long time. It's not a prayer. It is that we see you every day, we see the things you do, and we know where you are going to. We can tell you where you are going to, even if you do not know where you are going to. You know why? Because you're not thinking. You're just living life. Some of you are here, maybe not in Akwa Ibom, have eaten into monies nobody owed them, but gave to them. They have started spending money that you didn't create a budget for. He said a little sleep. He said a little. Did the Bible say a lot? For those of you that are Christians, say a little sleep, a little slumber. He said poverty will overtake you. He does not even come and say, okay, you're standing here. Oh yeah, let's check the line, stand by me. He says it will overtake you. Some of you in this program will be in a program like this in 10 years. Write it down. You can either decide to live that prophecy, or you can decide to outrun it. How many of you have heard this story? They say the African story. Every day, gazelle wakes up in Africa and tries to run as fast as it can so that the lion does not eat it. And every morning, a lion wakes up and hunts as fiercely as it can so you can eat the gazelle or eat the cheetah. Everybody wakes up every day, but not everybody does the same things each of you do, and that's why their results are different. I'm 43. There are many other 43-year-olds. Some of them are billionaires. Some of them are millionaires. Some of them are in my DM, blaming me for their own inconsistency. I said, hi. When you said the first hi to the person and you notice the person's face, that means the person read it. If you're critically thinking, you would realize that the person does not want to have a conversation with you. And if the person has forgotten, you send another hi and you see the person's face. That is the person you have not even communicated. That's the first problem. Or if you have communicated your need, then the person is not in the place to respond to you. You won't disconnect. You call. You start calling. You call on WhatsApp. You send text messages. You call them. Why? Critical thinking. As a person thinks, so he is. We're talking about critical thinking. Some of you have become millionaires that you had no expectations of becoming. In your minds, 1 million, 2 million, 10 million is money. There are people that have earned billions and are still humans. Some of you won't be able to greet the waiters. Some of you will be quarreling with each other. 10 million, 10, only 10. When your account balance is read up to 9 figures, you become a god. And I ask you, as I asked Stage Gates too, in this earth that the animals are buried alongside you, do you realize that all this speed is going to one place? Here, down below. So why don't you treat yourself with a little more respect? Why are you not thinking? Why do you have pretty faces and nothing in your skulls? Why? Because some of us are just fine girls. When we open our mouths, nothing comes out. Some of us are just fine boys. You're not thinking. You're on Facebook, you're not reading Google, you're not reading. Even use the chat GPT to your own benefit. Have you sat with it to have conversations? Okay, I have a challenge with the way I do A, B, C, D, E. Because it's a compendium of knowledge. How can I do this differently? How does a person that is 20 years old and has not earned his first... Because listen, none of you have earned it until you are the ones that have worked for it. What you have is a grant. And the things people give you can be taken from you. The things you make for yourself, you can make it again and again and again and again. Why are you not thinking? Why are Africans not thinking? Why are Nigerians not thinking? Why are White people not thinking? Why are Igbos not thinking? Why are the Westerners not thinking? Why are we not thinking? You're complaining, Yoruba people like to go to school. Igbo people, those ways, they're always doing business. Do your own business. Flourish. There's enough land space in the world. The sky is not the limit. Because if the flight can go over the sky that you see, then that's not the limit. Think. That's all I want to tell you. Because if you can't even think basically, you can't think critically. There's a reason you wake up on time. There's a reason you don't eat a heavy meal even when it's a buffet that is served. You don't eat it because you want to be alert. Some of you are already sleeping in this class. And I'm speaking. He's on his phone. The same thing. Just show yourself yourself a bit of respect so I don't have to point you out. You can't. Why do you consistently have to be picked out in a crowd? Do you not feel embarrassed when everybody has to look at you when you do the wrong thing? I'm talking about critically thinking. I say to people, in my language, they say, oh, wait, so somebody that does not like embarrassment. So anything that will bring it, I will not do it. The same things we talk to you about, that's the same thing you're doing. You think you're dealing with me? You think you're dealing with the people that are teaching you? No, you're dealing with yourselves. I told them in State Day 2 yesterday, you appear as if you are in a fiasco. People respond to you at that level. Sometimes the people you're begging for money is packaging. All of us are together at the same time. When you buy 90s, I buy corporate dresses, same price. When we wear it, we look different. Think, because the essence of life is thinking. If your business succeeds, what change will people or communities experience?
Okay, so if my business succeeds, we're going to be having job creations because we'll have drivers who will convey these products from the farms. I'm into palm oil, branding of palm oil, concealing it to avoid adulteration. So job creation will come in, people will be employed, and at the end of the day, the main focus, it will have health impacts, reduce some health risk from. I say it will reduce health risk. There will be health benefits for the consumers, the end users. So those are the benefits.
Okay, if my business succeeds, for the primary users, which are the children, they will have engaging virtual tourism experiences without necessarily having to leave their houses. And then for their parents will be able to afford tourism experiences for them at a very cost-friendly price. And for the community, it will reduce the number of children who lack these tourism experiences, just like I had an experience when I was much younger. And then for Akwa Ibom children that are not in the country, in the diaspora communities, they will have access to their culture without distance barriers. Then there will also be job opportunities for people, because as time goes on, especially for the social media handles, I may not be able to manage all of them. So there will be job opportunities for people to manage my social media handles, to create content, and lots more.
There will be a lot of development and investments, since mine have to do with tourism. Like, tourists have to come into the community, so there's opportunity for them to invest, there's opportunity for them to develop the area. Yes.
Okay, when my business succeed, the smallholder fish farmers in my environment will have access to healthy fingerlings, and also there will be job creation.
Well done. Next question.
When my business succeeds, we'll have more culturally aware children, and there'll be a hub of immersive play-based learning experiences that parents can trust and can be sure would help with neurocognitive development of their children.
Okay.
When my business succeeds, there will be access to traditional fashion and local raffia instead of just focusing on the synthetic and the synthetic clothes that everybody are going for now.
When my business succeeds, the local enterprises, they are going to experience growth in their business, because when tourists come in, they'll be able to access them and then buy things from them too. And also, people that are using the application, they will feel satisfied with the experience, because they will know where to get what they want.
When my business succeed, more persons with disability will have access to digital skills, and will also train persons on how to give care to persons with disability, and they'll also have this sense of belongingness, and they'll also create job for themselves as a result of the skill they've acquired.
So I said impact thinking means designing your business idea with this end, this thing that you have told me will happen in mind. Thinking about how your activities, this morning I spoke to you about critically thinking about how the things you do, not taking money for business to use for your personal aggrandizement, not robbing your business of money to take care of things, mundane things, will make other people's lives better, not just to make profit. Because making profit is one thing. Whose life is going to be changed because you are in business? That's a critical question you always need to ask yourself. Who is the reason I wake up every day, the reason I come to work, the reason I personally do work is because I realize there are many people that depend on the work I do. And if I don't show up, I am not even able to earn so I can take care of them. So whose life will be different because you are in business? Where are the farmers that you will offtake their palm? Where are the people that you will help them from having high blood pressure because they are doing events? Where are the people that you provide support so that they can go to work and earn to help the people with disabilities? Where are the people that will learn digital skills even though they have disabilities? So when you think about that, who is going to have healthy fish and not GMO infected fish because of you? Who is going to have a good experience? Will somebody come and die in an Airbnb because of you didn't provide security in your tourism places? If something happens to someone, how will they trace it? Think of yourself as somebody who owes another person's existence because of this business you have in hand. Concepts of impact thinking. Impact, the long-term lasting change that your business or project will create in people's life or environment. Long term, when my business succeeds, long term. Let me give you an example. A youth fashion academy, it trains 50 women. They start small tailoring businesses. What will happen? 50 women begin to earn stable income. 50 women begin to help their children go to school. Have you seen how I imagine that each of the 50 women had 4 children. 50 times 4 is what? You have helped 250 people because you did the right thing. You have ensured 200 children stayed in school because you paid them their salaries on time. You see how big this thing that you take for granted is? Because there are many people that are supposed to be successes because of you that will never succeed because you didn't take the initiative you needed to take. What will you directly produce or deliver? What is the immediate result of your activity? The immediate result of taking responsibility is that you create a structure that allows other people work under you. The number of women they got to train, she trained 50 women. That was her direct responsibility. She didn't care about the children going to school, but she made sure she trained the 50 women. Those 50 women that she trained spilled over. Is Glory here? You are also doing the virtual reality thing. You see, with what you are doing, you are sure that you're saving every 20 pupils or 20 children that are able to watch good programs are able to be stuck on your program that does not add pornography ads, ensures that people don't put in just whatever ads on it. You have saved 20 children that would have been sexually, mentally abused. Think of yourself as somebody that holds the key to a higher vision for other people. Don't just think of yourself as small. The short outcome is that the medium-term effect that follows your output. Medium term is that, you have parents that are happy that they were able to find good virtual experience. But the long term is this, that the minds of those children are free from chaos. You help them. What you have done is you consistently feed them with good information, good experiences. If people come to Akwa Ibom and have a good experience, they'll come with somebody else. The money they spent now, they'll bring 10 people. Akwa Ibom will become an experience zone. So people come because they want to experience. Impact versus outcome versus outcome output summary table. Impact versus output summary table. The level output. Definition of output is immediate product or service you have delivered. What positive change do you hope your idea will create? What positive change? Think about it. What positive change do you hope your idea will create? Who will benefit most from it? So now I'm talking to you about output. First set of people. What positive change do you hope your idea will create? Who will benefit from it the most? How will their lives look different after 1 year that your idea has started working? So take turns. What positive change do you hope to create, that your idea will create? Who will benefit from it quickly? And how will their lives look after 1 year? Your output is your immediate product and service. That is your sachet palm oil. Your outcome is your short-term change experience. Many people are able to afford to put palm oil because it has become affordable. Your impact is that many people are able to afford to put palm oil into their food and have healthy oil in their meals for their health benefit. Do you understand? Your output is your sachet oil. Your outcome is healthy living. Your impact is affordable oil for healthy living, better health, and that. Whether it's website or whether it's palm oil sachet, whether it's a good event experience or output. The next thing is outcome. So when that happened, this is what happened. The last thing is impact. So let's start from the top. What's the first thing? Input. Next thing, activity. Next thing, output. Next thing, outcome. Next thing, impact. That is the theory of change pathway. Can we go again? 1, input. 2, I can't hear all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let me ask you again. Why does impact thinking matter? Why? 1. Good. 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the pathway of change? 1, input. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, let me just reiterate. Your input, your idea, your money, your time, your skill, your equipment, your partnership, your activities, specific actions, the programs you have attended, services you create. Output, the number of products and services you create, the people you have reached. When you do that, you now choose, whether it's a SMART criteria or a measurable criteria or an achievable criteria or a relevant criteria or a time-bound thing that you have to track. Am I going to make calls quickly? Am I going to go and look for local farmers quickly? Am I going to begin to look for people to subscribe and watch these channels quickly? Do you now understand? Does everybody understand? Event manager, do you understand? Tourism man, do you understand? Okay.
My main goal when I came in as a facilitator was to have a clear understanding of what the UNDP and Mastercard Foundation needed these young entrepreneurs and innovators to know, to understand the scope of my work, to understand the scope of the learning, and to be able to help them unlearn the basic business principles they had already come with and relearn the new things that would aid them in developing globally fulfilled businesses and services. I see that every day that the young innovators responded with a lot of intellectual capacity. They had a lot of intelligence, they had a lot of grip, they had a lot of grit, because some of these sessions were very, very tough. They had financial learning, they had financial management, and some of them stretched them beyond their scope of basic understanding into complex theories and like theories of change. I see them every day lighting up, getting new learning, or learning the things they came with and becoming better people that can run global organizations. Across the 4 weeks, across the 4 months, I have noticed very remarkable changes with each innovator from stage gate 1 to stage gate 3 that I have taught or facilitated. I have noticed that they have had better confidence in expressing their goals, better confidence in expressing what the problems that they are solving in Africa are. They've had more confidence in talking about their products and their services, whether digital or physical. They have also had a lot of courage, they have also had a lot of clarity, and they are able to not just even describe what their problem statements are. They have been able to turn these ideas into tangible products or good or well-used services. I have also seen that their business ideas and their bid to their understanding of their problem statements have shifted into creating global solutions that can reach international nations, other nations not just in Africa, and be able to be recipients of this good that is a product and service made in Akwa Ibom State. I think that it will have a lot of long-term impact. I believe that the knowledge shared will have a lot of long-term impact on the innovators. It will have impact in how they do business, where they do business, how their market pricing is done, the economic value, the community change, and the lives of the individuals who are the recipients of these products and services. The way they do business, the way business is done in Africa, the outcomes of business in Africa will change. And then our value statements, not just as a state, a community, a nation, and a people, the value statements in our finance, in our economic differences, in our educational levels will change, because the more innovators we have that are funded, are supported, the more changes we have across board in realistic economic development.